Now I see why you wanted to,
Go live and say something. Because as soon as you say something, all the cats come out the bag.
now I see why you wanted to do it. This is crazy. The whole thing is, this is, it's crazy.
Wow.
I don't know. I know, I'm not gonna lie, I could kick mama's butt. Lesson learned. She knows not to do it again. She knows not to offer Mom knows not to do that no more. And I will say that sucks because you guys, everybody in here pretty much knows Mom and knows how giving she is. So I don't know. I don't fucking know. She won't. Mom won't say a fucking word. She won't.
Facts, Gemma. That is facts. You know, I went back and forth on my main. I went back and forth all weekend about wanting to say something. When I first found out that the phone call was recorded, I didn't even want to reach out to anybody. I wanted them to just play it because I find it better when everybody gets to hear it, not just me behind the scenes. I know I haven't done anything to any of these people involved. Neither has Chels, neither has Lisa. And to hear all the things, I just think it's fucking crazy. We ain't friends no mo. We sure ain't.
Yeah, you guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to transfer my recording that I have to something. That is true, Karma. That is 100% the truth. My mom has seen people say some foul shit about her and I. Now, has she been in some of my lives years ago and, you know, just said small things? I don't think she did, but she may have. But other than that, you don't catch Mom doing that. She knows it's a lesson learned and she keeps it moving. But I really don't know how she does that. I will say.
No, Jenny. No. I'm going to say no. Danielle did that all on her own. She created the group, went over there and did her thing. And look, I'm trying to let everybody in here, you know, say whatever it is that they feel they need to say. I don't have anybody blocked. I've said that I really didn't know how to go forward. A big part of me wanted to tell them all.
You did.
But I am a forgiving person. So I told myself maybe I should sit on it for a couple of days. But I still feel like everybody else should know. There's a lot of people that come in my chat that goes to Danielle's chat, that goes to T's chat, that goes to Amelia's chat, and it started on a live. It absolutely started on a live. And I feel that everybody should be able to make their own decisions on if somebody is wrong in this or if they're not. That is how I feel. And that is why I chose to say something on live.
Say their only reason for saying what all the stuff that they said was they was mad and upset.
That's it. That is the reasons that we got. Because we went live saying the one thing that you said could be taken as you saying that her business did not know what they were doing. Thank you, Nikki. Maybe we'll get a better explanation from Danielle when she goes live. Because I still don't even know why the fuck she was mad at Chelsea. Still.
Me neither. Really
Days into it, I still don't know what she was mad at Chelsea about.
I really can't. I'm not really sure.
I understand that she felt that I was choosing Chelsea's side over her side, and that's why she was mad at me.
Right.
Oh, Lana, thank you.
They got all kinds of new stuff.
They do. They do. I was seeing that. Are you trying to run it down one more time?
Yeah, I'll give everybody.
I mean, and I'm gonna tell you what. This is just me giving y'all a small bit of it. A small bit.
Okay, so crazy. I'll explain that to you in just a second. Let me give everybody the rundown, then I'll tell you that. So it started with the roof situation. T went live, done what she done. Me and Miss went live, addressed what we addressed. Well, from the live that me and Melissa had, from that point forward, they went in a group chat, and I guess had oh my God.
Can you pause for a second? Since y'all are in here, I know y'all are in here. The reason that we are live has nothing to do with anything other than the fact than what y'all did. Nothing at all. I'm not trying to bring the other people in it. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. Has nothing to do with that at all. I've been saying all weekend, if I decide to go live about it, y'all got a problem? If I decide to go live about it, y'all got a problem? And it was all no, 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 no. Well, today I decided to go live. I haven't been live in days. And I knew as soon as I did that it was going to be talked about, asked about, where's this person, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. So I decided to talk about it. Has nothing to do with anything other than what y'all did. Carry on.
So from the live that me and Miss had, Danielle made a group chat through her, T, and Amelia, the other party we're not mentioning. Then I guess they went into a video call, and it took off from there. Amelia started the conversation. Danielle chimed in. Now, mind you, with Amelia, I really don't know Amelia like that. I've never had a problem with Amelia. But she went in, I guess, where she was upset and said that she's been wanting to say something for a while to me. And then said that we weren't going to bully her best friend, that type of deal, which we wasn't. I don't feel that we was bullying anybody.
Bullying somebody is talking about their shit ass teeth, not talking about, I don't want you to, something you said to be going after somebody's business.
Right.
That's bullying somebody, talking about their teeth and their looks and their come on. All right, go ahead.
And then it went into me a little bit, and then it went into Melissa a little bit about, the money situation, I think, if I remember right. Then that's when it went into my mom's business. about all kinds of different variations, about suing her if an address got leaked, knowing my mother's not that kind of person. And even if, not that I ever would because children live there, but even if the address was leaked, it wouldn't fall back on my mom because the address was given to me, not my mother. And then, where am I at? Okay. Then it went into a whole different scenario of all kinds of different shit, you guys. Miss, you may have to help me remember a little bit. I'm drawing a blank.
I'm stewing. I don't even know where you left off.
And then T played her part, and she was talking about, which was from her cameras at home, because where she records, her mic isn't on. I think that was some kind of a technical difficulty or whatever the case may be. Then she played her part, and it went into, she was talking, going back and forth. She talked about she gave up the money away, and then she said, she was talking about how she gave all her donations away, and it could have been, she could have used it. And then it went into, I don't think I even mentioned this a little, too much to miss, but Robert was saying, which is T's husband, said a little bit here and there, which did make me upset because I don't know him either. All these people that don't know us is talking shit. And like I said, it's just a lot of shit talking, you guys. Literally, one shit talking after the fucking another. I really don't fucking know, honestly. I don't know why, who, what, when, where. There's 20 goddamn people involved in the shit talking. And every one of them chimed in, but one out of the bunch, or two or three out of the bunch, didn't say something bad. Out of all 20. And really none of them know us. That's the best I can say.
Stacey, I'm trying to give them the opportunity to say that, you know, I'm giving them the opportunity to say, like, I'm not going to sit here and not let them speak if they feel something is incorrect or whatever. So I'm letting them say what they need to say.
20 might be exaggerating, but at least 15. When I say a whole lot of people, I'm trying to give you guys, we're not talking 2, 3, 4, 5. We're talking a group of folks.
And y'all see that it is the same reason. Everybody was asking the reason. Hurt and mad. Hurt and mad.
That's T's reason. Amelia's reason was
her best friend was mad.
Yeah, her best friend was mad. That's why Amelia got mad. She seen T upset and mad, so that was her reason for chiming in on the shit talking. Danielle's was, oh yeah, back to crazy. She felt that because she wanted a conversation with Melissa, Melissa explained to her that if it's going to be about Chelsea, I'm bringing Chelsea with me because I'm not going to be in a group call talking about Chelsea. And I guess that made her upset. I really don't, I still don't have a clear answer on why she was mad.
Look, I'm seeing valid questions. Same things that I've been sitting here asking myself all weekend, Gemma. Same things. Why shit on Lisa? Lisa didn't have anything to do with none of it. So. No, she, I don't want to get into my opinions, so Mallory, I won't answer that.
The shit talking was about the business was on my mom, not me. 'Cause
And I said it when I got messaged from T and Amelia, was it Friday morning?
Yeah.
That they were going to go live with this recording. I wasn't going to answer them, and I wanted them to go live with the recording. I absolutely did. Because I always feel like, I always say things happen behind the scenes, and people smile in your face and be fake as fuck behind your back. And I feel like the recording would show exactly that. So everybody's gonna form their own opinions. But that's what I wanted everybody to do. That is. I think it would have been wrong of me to come out here and act like nothing happened and me just play like all these people that said they were cool with me talking in all these calls, me, Chelsea, whoever. And I don't think that's right. I agree, Steph.
Yeah, I agree. 110%. I don't think a lot of people really know. And I will say the giving part. So with me with the call, you guys, I'll have to get it from my iPhone, my iCloud, and put it on something because I can't play it like this. But maybe too.
You right, Paula. I've been stewing. I've been known they talked shit weeks ago.
Yeah.
I've been stewing for weeks.
Yes, has.
That's how I feel, Kim. So is Danielle involved in this? Yes, absolutely, Kathy. She absolutely is. She absolutely is. Messes me up every time, Steph.
But
maybe if she goes live, we'll hear the things that we couldn't seem to get answers to.
But I'll have to sign into my TikTok, and I don't know the passcode to it. Right? Yeah, I would have to get on my laptop and sign in.
How did I know weeks ago? Because Danielle told me, Kayla.
If T wants to get up and play it, T can get up and play it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've left them unblocked. She has that option, she wants to.
Yeah, I don't know my password. So if I go like I guess signing in, I don't know how I would do that. Because my main account is on here, on my phone. That's it. I don't have another phone to play it on. Okay.
Why were they mad at the initial live about the roof? Because it was something that T said, and I wish that I could remember. It's been so long. It was she said that Miss Lisa didn't realize how much work needed to be done, something to that effect. And Chelsea and I felt the way that it was said could be taken as they don't know what they're doing with their business. So they were live saying that they were not going to go with Miss Lisa and what she was going to do, that they were going to get a new roof. And the only issue that we had was the way that she worded them not knowing the extent of the work. So we went live to just say, hey, the way that you said that, could be taken as this, or this. Then people will start talking shit, and it's exactly what happened. I don't know if y'all remember correctly, but Nicole went live and was talking shit about the business.
Yeah.
So it's exactly what we did not want to happen.
Correct.
And that was why we went live to address it. to just say, hey, you know, the way you said that, I probably would have worded it differently. Let's clear it up. And that's what we did. And because we did that, that's why everybody got mad.
And I will clarify once again, the only reason that I did not want to bring Amelia in the box is adding another person would cause more problems. That is it. Not because of any other reason, not because like I was scared or anything like that.
You know, I don't feel as if we were rude. I feel like T was very defensive that day, and she was. And it went from there. It went from there. And I really still don't know why what Danielle was upset at Chelsea about, because that's the start of all of this. She was mad at Chelsea. I didn't want to get on a call with her and talk about Chelsea unless Chelsea was going to be there. So then she went into a different group, and they all talked a bunch of shit, and it's kind of, you know, rolled on from there.
Right. The less hands, the less problem.
I'm sorry. Is the situation with T and D related? What do you mean? Like the reason that Danielle was mad?
So no, we knew exactly what needed to be done. That wasn't the problem. The problem was, I don't know if I want to say that. The problem was how she said it on live. Okay, Bucky, I don't need your input now. We don't need no input, okay?
Right down there.
Sir. Because we know I know you ain't telling me to keep my circle small.
We asked her the same question. Ticker bells. We asked her the same question. I really don't remember what she said, though. Do you?
I think
that's where she went wrong. I think that's what she said. That's where she went wrong. She should have talked to us instead. At that point, she was saying she was completely done with Chelsea and didn't have anything to say to her.
That's correct. Miss Lisa didn't do anything to T's house. You guys don't have to worry about that. And Mom wasn't asking to be paid back to help in the first place.
I do hope that you can get that call up. How you be upset with someone, not tell them why, but talk to others about it. Valid, Nikki. Valid. Thank you, Paula. Thank you.
That's correct, Bucky.
I know some of the things that was being blamed on each other was each people were reaching out to different people that support me. I don't know if it's true or not. I would like to know if somebody, you know, if it has happened. I would like to know. Or if there's a whole lot of behind the scenes asking for money, I wouldn't mind knowing that too.
Yeah. Yes. You guys, I'm going to get the call either on another device. We might have to do that tomorrow because I'm live now, and I don't think I would have enough, because the call that I have, I think, is 40s. It's a little over 40 minutes, and I don't think that I could get that onto another device. I don't think. I would have enough time.
Can you try to airdrop it?
Let me see. Let me drop out. I'll be right back.
Hales, you just gonna have to be patient. We done recapped it probably 2 times. You might just have to wait a minute. It is, Beth. It is a good song. Everybody, Jess said the recap will be on Reddit. If y'all haven't, if you didn't see it, you don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Jess said she's gonna post it on Reddit. I get it, strong Nana, and I was super. I know for me, I was super upset all weekend. There was multiple different things that was said that, you know, I try to go live and communicate with everybody through my live, because I physically can't speak to all the people that, you know, support me and my friends. I physically can't speak to them every day. And it upsets me because I feel like people get upset with me because I can't. So I hope that everybody understands that I am one person. I juggle a full-time job, a husband, children, TikTok, and friends. I do try my best. I want to know why Tia's going around calling everyone for 411 911. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Whoever, Journey. I know, Stacy, but some people get upset. Some people do. And it's hard. It's hard. That's why I go live. And if, you know, people want to get in the box, I let them in the box. If people just want to hang out in the chat, they hang out in the chat. I do try to speak to people privately. I do try. You know, I know that the other night I was getting upset, feeling like I just can't do it. I can't make everybody happy. I get tired of every time somebody gets mad at me, it's, oh, you know, she's selfish and she's greedy and she's only about money, and, you know, but when their hand is out, they're okay with it, you know? If you get upset about not getting incentive, yes, Sperry. It is a lot to juggle. And I try, Gemma. God, I try. I love you, Christy. Why is she not coming up as player side? She does with everything else. Who, Nikki? That speaks more. Yeah. I appreciate that. She's saying that she can't right now, Nikki. I don't really know. I don't really know. You know, and I am upset at Danielle. I'm not taken away from that. But I am really, like, the call that I was trying to have played, I am really upset about that. I have expressed that to the people. I've not tried to hold it as a secret. I cannot believe that someone that was going to fix your roof for free, and you go into a call and trash them, the business, the person that was sent to your home. I'm just baffled at that. Saying that one of the things that was said was, how was it said? That I was jealous that Miss Lisa was helping her with the roof. Absolutely. I can't benefit from a roof. So it didn't make any sense to me. That didn't make any sense to me at all. And Miss Lisa is very good to me. Very good to me. Regardless of what she does for anybody else, she is very good to me. Yeah. And if I was selfish and jealous and I wouldn't have even gotten the box trying to get my people to come help. Absolutely, Basil. Absolutely. But I get tired of every time that somebody gets mad that's what it goes right to. I was going to ask how this involves you. It absolutely doesn't. So Sperry, I don't know. Kayla, I don't remember. Thank you, Whitney. That's why I wanted everybody to be able to form their own opinion about this. I've been, holding it all weekend, by myself, and of course, speaking with Chelsea, and my husband too, a little bit. But it was a lot of wrongdoing, a lot. I have not Hales. I've been in calls dealing with all of this bullshit. What did Joey say? He chimed in a little bit, saying what shoulda, coulda, woulda been done type stuff. Saying that, if you have an issue with someone, go to that person, not 20 other people. That kind of stuff. Hey, Amber. So. She is Bucky. Hey, Masha. Oh, Amber. Talking about the craziness that's been going on. So, me too, Crystal. Craziness. Chelsea's trying to figure out how the call that we listened to the other night to be able to play it for everyone. I would help anyone I could. Facts, Lisa. Facts. No, T is not going to come in and play it, Toxic. We are trying to get Chelsea to play it. Thank you for the rose. I love you back. Oh, it's okay, Toxic. So. She could go on her laptop and request code to sign in to the password. That's what I do. I think she's working with someone right now to something about putting it in a Google Drive or something like that. Masha, it involves Danielle, T, Amelia. And Miss Lisa and me and Chelsea. I'm sorry. I missed us. It is sad. It is sad. And never mind, I won't say that. So I do want it to be known. I am holding back things that I want to say and opinions that I have on things. Some of the other things I am still holding back because I know as soon as I do that, it's going to be nasty. Why was y'all brought into it anyways? Is your question. Because we held that live about the roof. That's why. I know, Jen. I know. So D was upset with Chelsea. T with Lisa. The two got together and shit talked to others. Yeah. Are you going to release the other people's names that are involved? Basil, I'm going to say probably not because they really didn't say a whole lot. You're going to hear what was said, or at least the call that we have heard. Apparently there were others. So I'm only speaking on really what I've heard myself and what I know. Putting off forever with that girl whose heart you hold. Thank you, baby. Further down the road, you can always put a diamond on her hand. You got a chance, take it while you got a chance. I agree. So did Danielle tell you everything or pieces? I'm going to say I feel like 95% of it, Kayla, she did tell us. When T threatened her. She did seem to leave some things out, some people out. So yeah. I know you are, Mallory. I agree, Stacy. I'm sure now that I've gone live, I probably won't get to hear those calls. And it is what it is. But I told y'all about my part before that. I didn't include anyone else until then. You told us that you were upset the one day in the group. You told us that you were upset, right? You didn't tell us things that you had said or anything like that. You didn't tell us the things that you had done and said until T threatened you. She did. It's me. She did. That is true, Danielle. You literally came to us. I could probably pull it from the group when you said you wanted to have the call. When T said that she was going to come to me. I have said the same thing probably 3 times. We've been in 3 different calls. When you told me that T was upset, it was when she had threatened you to come to me.
I don't know if you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying that I had told you and Chels prior to T threatening me that I talked hella shit. Did I not?
You did not tell me that.
Melissa, you just got off the phone with all the rest of them and told them that same thing.
You talked hella shit until T threatened you.
That's not true.
That is what we had the whole group call about.
Bro, I can go back in messages. Me and Chels talked as soon as I came back around, and I told her I talked hella fucking shit. I don't know what you talked
to Chels about, but you did not tell me anything until T threatened you.
What would I need to apologize all those times for before then?
I don't know about what are you talking about apologizing?
Melissa, when I first came back around after I had said that I was upset,
Mad about?
when I came back around from the beginning, Chelsea, did I not say that I was talking hella fucking shit because I was hurt?
You said you talked a lot of shit on me. You didn't. None of the mom was mentioned. Miss wasn't. A whole lot of Miss wasn't mentioned. There was a lot of things that wasn't mentioned. I will say that.
You didn't tell that to me. You didn't tell me anything until T threatened you that she was coming to me.
Bro. That is not what you guys literally have been saying.
Okay, so I don't know if they're still in here. They asked me the same question. When did you tell me about the talking shit? And I've said the same thing every single time when T threatened you. I've said the same thing. I'm sure it's recorded. They record every goddamn thing. I'm sure it's recorded.
I'm gonna have to wait till I go to
I talked shit. I fucking apologized. I see what I did was wrong. I was venting and talking shit with people that I thought were my friends because I was upset. I've said this. People fight with friends and go and talk shit sometimes. It just isn't recorded and blasted all over the fucking internet.
So you want to be mad at them, right? Because they recorded it. And I'm not going to say that that's not wrong because in my opinion, it absolutely is wrong. But Danielle, I did not do a goddamn thing to you. And neither did Chelsea. So you was mad for whatever the fuck you wanted to be mad about. Y'all sat in group chats talking about shit that didn't or shouldn't have been talked about. Period. Her business should not have been talked about. Her workers should not have been talked about. Hands motherfucking down.
But y'all knew that I was mad, and I felt that you chose Chelsea over me. So I said, okay, well, we ain't friends no more. And I didn't plan to come back around.
Then why did you?
I don't remember the reason. I don't remember the reason.
I mean, I feel like I have a good idea. I feel like other people have said it. Why don't you just say it?
That's crazy, Melissa, that you're even insinuating that.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
I do know what we're talking about, but you said many fucking times that you didn't feel that way about me, but now you do?
Well, I absolutely, definitely question it. Yeah, I absolutely do.
Just like when everything fucking happened before.
How many times have I talked about feeling used? I believe I say it to everybody. And if you was mad and had no intentions of talking to me, I didn't say anything to you, didn't do anything to you, and then all of a sudden you're coming back around, oh, I'm so sorry.
No, we talked, Melissa. You finally messaged me back and we talked. That's the only reason I came back around.
No.
So the iPad's at mom's, you guys, and I had somebody trying to help me figure out how to get it over, but I still don't know how to do it. And I don't want to accidentally do something that I don't want to accidentally delete all my stuff and all that, trying to get this recording over. But I do have it, and I will play it for you guys, I promise.
So you messaged me October 13th. And I messaged you back on October 13th.
This is something.
Spoke. I talked to you. I apologized. We had other conversations after that. That's when I started coming back around.
So literally within days, like all the recordings I've seen are from what, the 7th through the 10th. Right? That's what I've seen. So within days, a couple days, all of a sudden, it don't matter no more. All the shit you talk's all good. And I'm going to come back. And I'm a messenger.
I was trying to talk to you, Melissa. I called you. You didn't answer. I messaged multiple times in the chats. You just finally answered me then because I messaged you again that day. And I don't know what the reason why you finally answered me, but you answered me.
The 13th.
Right. And things were talked about. Like,
she don't know why she was mad.
I do know why I was mad
either.
I do know why I was mad.
Well, it's news to everybody.
When I came into the group chat with you and Chelsea and talked with you guys, it felt very much like you were on her side. It felt very much like you, because you were saying things like, how do you think that this was going to go? And then you said things back, and you guys were literally talking to each other. And then I would say something, and then you guys would be talking to each other again. Like, it was like you guys were teaming up on me, basically. And that's how I took it.
I don't remember that. Maybe Miss can get it and see, because I don't think we were teaming up. I might be wrong though. I might be wrong.
It's not about her having one friend. It's about, I was feeling some type of way about fucking Chelsea. And I said, like, well, because Chelsea asked why I deleted her from the Discord. And I said, respectfully, I just don't want to be cool anymore. Like, I'm just going to go my own way, because I was already going through enough. I didn't want to add more to my fucking plate. I was wrong. I should have had the conversation and none of this would have happened. Abso-fucking-lutely.
I think we were teaming up, and she felt like Miss was choosing me. But my side.
And I should have talked to Chelsea about it. And I've said that 100 times. I've said that I should have fucking talked to fucking Melissa. I should have. And I know that I didn't. I know that I didn't. Choosing her side over because me and Chelsea just weren't getting along at the time.
So I'm probably going to have to send all that to Karma T, because it's way too much to. We can try our best. I'm not going to read it out. If you can screenshot it and do whatever it is that you want to do.
So the way that I felt was that, honestly, it was between me and Chelsea, and I didn't see why Melissa was even adding into it. So when she said, Melissa, you want to add your 2 cents? I'm like, well, why? Why does Melissa have to get in the middle? And then it was them two talking back and forth until I responded again.
I think the next screenshot that I have shows my full message. There we go. We can go into my full message.
That's why I said this has nothing to do with you, Melissa. And when I went live, the one thing that I did say is I didn't feel that I had to stay friends with somebody to keep somebody else as a friend. That's absolutely how I was feeling.
I'm just showing the messages to show that nobody was ganging up on you. I barely said anything in this motherfucker.
I didn't understand it because 2 days prior, we talked on FaceTime and stuff like that. Now,
So y'all can screenshot it, read it all for yourself.
So from what I was understanding was that Chelsea was talking shit about me to Melissa,
that's what she was told.
and that she didn't really like me, and that basically she does this with everybody, and da 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 da. Like, there was a bunch of fucking things that were being said, and I didn't want to deal with it at all. So I just said, I'm backing away. I wasn't trying to fight with anyone.
Hopefully y'all screenshot, because but I think I messaged, what, in there 3 or 4 times. Nobody ganged up on you. I said my opinion that this was completely fucking out of nowhere. Even if it was, I didn't know what your issue with Chelsea was. Y'all was talking the day before. The day before. Everything was fine. And then boom. I'm backing up. I got an issue. Like, it's crazy. So I don't know.
Whichever mod is blocking people, please don't block people.
They blocked a fake account.
Oh, okay. Because I know Miss wanted everybody to be in here, so that way
They've been in here on their real accounts. It was a fake account. Okay. I don't have anybody blocked. They seem to have went on, or maybe they didn't. I just don't see them anymore.
Oh, okay. Y'all are good then. If it's a fake, get rid of it.
Should have fucking said something. I have absolutely said I was fucking wrong. Absolutely.
Nobody said that you haven't. Nobody said that you haven't. I just, for me, I don't know how I want to continue on.
And that's fine, Melissa.
No.
But I also wanted to go live. There are people that support all people involved. And this really isn't against you, per se. Maybe a little because you were in that conversation. So, yes, it is against you. I absolutely feel that people should know how the fuck y'all trashed Lisa.
I get that.
That was trying to help.
I don't think you're wrong for that. The only reason I asked you if you were going live, because you said you were thinking about it.
Been thinking about it all weekend.
That's the only reason I asked. It wasn't because I was planning to go live and talk about it first. I was just asking if you were. Yes, I am a mod, but I haven't blocked not one fucking person or muted no one.
Yes, Basil. Yes. Absolutely has. Thank you. Thank you, Hazel. Maybe.
It's a lot. And like I said, I don't, and I asked Danielle myself, if she could, now she did say one thing about another situation. I'm not going to mention no names. But the majority of the time, anything that I've ever done is either in defense of Danielle, if somebody was being mean or ugly, always having her back. I was never really mean that I can think of. I tried to talk to her when, she needed it. I don't think I ever really could name anything that I would have ever, because like I said, I considered her a friend to me.
I obviously was being told things, and instead of talking to you like I did the last time,
Yep.
I just stayed in my feelings.
Who was telling things?
There were things that Jen had said to me prior, and there were things that were said by the one person that has already been talked about. We just talked about it the last conversation. I'm not gonna.
So the Jen situation, we handled that after. Like when Jen said whatever it was, you came to us. I want to know who was now putting things in your head, because I don't know.
When the other things were said, it made me question whether or not, like, the things Jen was saying was truthful.
But what you're dancing around the question.
Because it has to do with other people that haven't been brought up yet. The things that were said to T that were repeated to me.
And I have screenshots. I'll just go ahead and call it out. Karma sent a message. Things of a certain situation, from what I understand.
And the purse situation wasn't even fucking true, bro. Like, this is exactly the problem.
Jess was reaching out to you?
No, Jess wasn't. What? I'm responding to a comment in the chat.
You said karma.
I don't know which karma, because I don't have a. It's blacked out. I don't know if it was the one in the chat here or who it was. I was told it was one of them. I have a screenshot of it. I mean, I don't know which one.
She had came to me and said that someone had messaged her and said that basically this is something that Chelsea does, and that she doesn't, want people to have more friends than one, or whatever the fuck.
She who?
Chelsea.
Who? I feel like it's a really simple question. You are saying that people were putting things in your head, and I am asking who. I don't even care if they've not been brought up at this point.
T said that she was getting messages from whoever the fuck it was about Chelsea.
Okay. So T was telling you these things.
From what I remember, yes.
Okay. Okay.
And we just talked about that on the last call that we had. Kel said she was sent screenshots. I don't know what screenshots she was sent, but those are the things that were said.
So if I remember correctly, Wendy, is that who did it, Chelsea? For some reason, I'm feeling like somebody told me, said something about Wendy messaging.
I think that was at some point at a name that I was given. Don't know how true that is. Hold on. Let me send this to you, because it's not letting me put my green screen on.
Hey, y'all. She just said her name hadn't been brought up yet, though. Right, Kels. I'm look, work with me. I'm trying to.
I don't know if it was Karma or Wendy or someone else who messaged T. I don't know specifically. I know it was something of that.
This, but of course the pick. These are marked out.
So I don't know who that is. I don't know who sent that. From what I'm seeing, though, I see a Katie message in there. And I have people to back me on all this is lies. A lot of people who used to fuck with me back in the day.
Katie and I exposed her along. So who that would have been what?
Karma, it looks like, because it says Katie and I exposed her a long time with the stormtroopers.
Yes. And the part where it says something about children, that type of thing. Now, mind you, I said, and this is very old.
Well, you don't have to explain yourself about none of that. I just wanted to know who was putting things in her head.
Okay.
You don't, that shit's long, old, who gives a fuck?
I didn't know if Chelsea was just appeasing me or appeasing Melissa, just being cordial with me. Like, now I know better. Like, now I know that wasn't the case. I was in my feelings about a lot of things.
But I did explain to Danielle she should have looked at that a little better, considering all the FaceTimes and how long the FaceTime calls were. No, T did not show her proof.
That shit's crazy. Who were those messages sent to? T? Am I saying that right? This was sent to T?
I guess.
I don't know. I really don't know, KJ. How does karma come into this? So what we were just showing, to our understanding, this looks like messages from karma, possibly. She was in here. I was hoping she would answer. That I don't know who they were sent to. I don't want to say it wrong because I don't know. This part I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out.
You guys got to work with us. Every day something new comes. It's hard.
We've been sitting on calls for hours upon hours upon hours, and each day we think we got it handled. Something else happens, something else happens, something else happens.
Correct.
Danielle was reaching out to this person, then that person. It's just fucking crazy at this point. It really is.
But what I don't even understand is how karma would even know anything. See, that don't make sense to me either. How she would know anything was going on to reach out to T. I don't fucking know. I don't goddamn know, you guys. I don't know.
That don't make no sense now that you say it like that. Because she don't.
How would she know? So what I would assume is that would be from Wendy. That is the only person that I could place that would, because of the situation with the pages. I don't know. I mean, I don't care to list the names if Miss don't care. You know, I'm just keeping it 100.
I spoke to T and Amelia, and I spoke to a few of the girls that were in the Discord because we all sat on calls together. And I spoke to Jessa one night and talked to her. And I forgot that I messaged Miranda one day when RT went live about it, basically saying, I don't know how much you know, but blah, blah, blah. And then I said things about Chels.
T has been calling everyone to get info on all platforms. Why is my question. What do you mean?
Do you have proof of that? Like black and whites that you can send me? Because if that's true, that's crazy. Unless that could make sense if she reached out and said,
Yeah, that's what happened when she reached out to me and I did what she asked. Ain't it, Mercedes? Ain't it? Yes, Kim. I would love for everybody to have ways to. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Ways to talk. Ways to communicate. A lot of people talk in the chat. And I like for that to be able to happen. I would, but it gets crazy. It does get crazy. I know, Lexi, I accidentally hit the wrong button. I get it, Nikki. So I did say that, I was going to cool down. I care about Danielle a lot. I do. I've said this over and over again. I enjoy hanging out with Danielle. I care about Danielle. This is a tough one. It absolutely is a tough one. Now the other people involved, I wasn't as close with, and I don't know where I stand there either. I really don't. I know that, and I'm going to just speak it. When T came back around me after, I don't care if she's loving it. I really don't care, because she'll get, I don't care. Anyway, when T came back around me after her and Joe split up, I was speaking about, feeling used by people. And her response to me was, I don't go live. I don't, run ranks. I don't do battles. And, when she said that, I absolutely did think, you're right. I don't really see you go live. I don't really, you're right. I shouldn't have to worry about that there. And it was not long after that she was, she ran rank or whatever for the roof. And then it was daily lives of no drama and building families and all the things that she was saying. And it absolutely made me think that I got used. I feel like she came around, was friendly, made friendly with people that support me. And then all of a sudden she's wanting to build a family. That absolutely did make me go, But it wasn't something that, I was going to be like, deuces, over. But that's the only issue that I ever had, period. With Danielle, T, that's the only issue that I had. She did everything that she said that she didn't do, and I absolutely was starting to feel used. She disappeared. Had she not disappeared, probably wouldn't have felt that way, but it was, she disappeared and, we're running ranks and we're doing this and we're doing that and, whatever, do your thing. I'm not saying that she can't. I'm not saying that, I would ever ask anybody to not go live or run ranks, because I never would. The only thing that I ask is don't become my friend just to do so. That's it. That's the only thing that I ask. Be my friend because you want to be my friend, not because of what I can help you get or help you do. So.
And I mean, honestly.
So how did Tara get that idea in her live? Hold on. How did Tara get that idea in her head to say that on live? What you mean, life on two wheels? Say what in her live? What'd you say, Chels?
I said, and had she not came around for a small amount of time and then just disappeared, I mean, I guess it would be different, that you would feel different, you know?
Correct. I vocalized that. I'm trying to figure out what life on two wheels up here is meaning. How did Tara get that idea in her head to say on live?
You see that?
It might be. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're trying to say. See what?
What Heather said.
Yeah.
It's the same amount. It was told. Great.
Are you okay up there, Danielle?
Yeah, what did you say? Sorry.
No. I didn't say anything. I was just making sure you were okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And I hope that I care about you a lot. I hope that you do know that. I've said it in every call that we've been in. I am extremely hurt, extremely. And you probably, if Miss Lisa would have been left out of it, I probably, it wouldn't even be that bad. But the stuff that I heard about that situation has really got me overboiled.
And I get that. And I am sorry. And I feel like shit. And it's a lesson that I've learned. And all I can say is that it won't fucking happen again. Because I don't want to talk to anybody.